Good chilly morning to you from the Vail Valley. This is a live look from Lion's Head. This is one of 4 portals to get onto Vail Mountain, and that is the gondola, Chair 19, as well as Chair 8. Why is the gondola moving? Are we late? Did we miss first chair? No, you did not miss first chair. First chair happens at 8:30, so you've got plenty of time. Thank you for joining me. I'm Rick Messmer. We've got Mark Sassy out there in Lion's Head giving you that shot right there. Ashley Prill has made her way up and over the pass and down into Keystone. We'll be checking in with her later. Thank you for tuning in to Vail's only live TV broadcast. We're here from 7 to 9 to give you all of the information. New snow to report on both mountains. We did get 3 inches at Beaver Creek and 2 at Vail in the last 24 hours. The skiing and riding is going to be fantastic. We'll talk about it all show long according to the weather, but it is chilly right now. I need you to bundle up. We're talking single-digit degrees, single-digit temperatures up on the mountain, so be very careful today. Bundle up. Don't take today off because it's going to be a great day to ski and ride. In Beaver Creek, there's a show coming your way, Illuminate. Have you seen these guys on TV? Have you heard about this show? It is absolutely spectacular. What I do need to warn you is we are very limited on tickets, so if you want to go see Illuminate at the Villar, you've got to get your tickets right away. What they do is they bring down the lights on the entire auditorium, and it is just these human figures that are out there, and all of a sudden they light up. Look at this that you're seeing on your screen right here. They are dancing, they are jamming, they're doing backflips. It is one of the coolest shows to see live, to see them put themselves together in multiple person forms, that sort of thing. And the interesting thing there is if you got up front, you can still see the bodies just a little bit, not the illuminated sticks that are on their suits. But as you move back, you can't. You literally don't know where they're going to show up. Like I said, very limited seating there, so make sure that you go ahead and book those tickets right now. Go online, villarpac.org. Speaking of Beaver Creek, we've got a monster event coming your way for this weekend. It is the Talons Challenge. Have you prepared yourself? Is your body ready for the Talons Challenge? Because if you haven't started right now, 26,000 vertical feet of black and double black runs, that is going to be tricky. It is this Saturday, so I do hope, like I said, that you've started your training. You're going to do all of the different runs on Beaver Creek Mountain that are black or double black, over 26,000 vertical feet. And the interesting thing is people do this twice in a day. Unbelievable. They can round trip and get 52,000 vertical feet. The challenge itself is enough. Go out and get over 26,000 vertical feet of black and double black runs, and you're going to get some great prizes. So you do need to register. Love to do that online and do the registration beforehand. You can also, if there's space left, you can register on site as well. Mark is up at Lion's Head. Mark, I'm not sure, buddy. I haven't started training for the Talons Challenge. I think I'm out. What about you, buddy?
I'm going to be out for the Talons Challenge also. We're going to be up there doing our live show, so we're going to have all that information. But I'm more interested right now in the Can-Do MS, the Ski for MS taking place this Saturday here on Vail Mountain, really in honor of Jimmy Huga, who was one of the first Olympic medalists back in 1964 to win a gold medal in slalom. And then he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. This was in the late 60s. 1985, they started the first Ski for MS train, and then from then on out, it's been a fundraising effort to really help people with MS learn to cope and to get out and take care of some outdoor activities. So Johnny Mosley, another Olympic champion, is going to be here on Saturday to be a part of Can-Do MS, Ski for MS. And if you want to get engaged, you can go to their website, but it's going to be taking place here in Vail. All right, I'm at Lion's Head. We have Ashley over at Keystone, Rick in the studio. I'll be talking to Double Diamond in just a little bit. We will be right back with our Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Hi, I'm the Colorado Kid, and when I'm not in Vail, I'm watching TV8 online at tv8vail.com.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Go ahead, live your best life.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
You can live your best life, best life.
Mark your calendars now. Saturday, February 23rd. Sarah, the challenge returns. Talons Challenge. What is that?
Talons Challenge. It is our really fun on-mountain event that celebrates the best of Beaver Creek's steepest runs. So complete all 14 of our steepest runs off of grouse, larkspur, and birds of prey, and you can win your spot on the Talons Wall of Fame, get free swag, and have a really fun party at Talons Restaurant. It's just a great day to celebrate skiing, friends, family, do it as a group, do it with your friends, do it with your family, and come out and enjoy this great terrain we have here in Beaver Creek.
And then, of course, if you want to kind of get warmed up, the Friday before, there's some great activities to kind of get you ready.
Yeah, you'll want to check beavercreek.com because Friday we'll start our credential pickup for the event on Saturday, so you can sign up, come to the village, have fun beforehand, and then get ready for your Saturday morning.
Oh man, those thighs are going to be burning, but only if you sign up now, beavercreek.com. You definitely don't want to miss this great event.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Live from our back patio here in Avon. That is a shot up to Beaver Creek. That's the bald spot top left right underneath your live little button right there. And then that is Grouse Mountain right there. Very steep. Part of the Talons Challenge coming this Saturday. There are things that you want us to mention all the time. When we get new snow, you want to know that, and I'm the Snowtail guy, so I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. 3 inches of new snow at Beaver Creek in the last 24 hours, 2 over at Vail. Freshened up and touched up everything that we've gotten in the past 10 days. So it's going to be great skiing and riding. It's going to be chilly today, so bundle up. Want to talk about the Snowtail report, 115%. This is as of yesterday, over a 30-year average. That is great. The southern part of the state was in deep trouble for a long time. We're doing great now. The Colorado River drainage, that's where we are. We're sitting at 116% of average on a 30-year basis. That is great. Plus more snow on the way. Looking at Colorado for today, it's going to be relatively chilly across the state. Only 35 degrees down in Denver, 19 for Vail Village, 21 for Avon Village, and Eagle's going to see about 24. I need you to notice these numbers right here. We're going to show you different numbers during the day that are on mountain temperatures. These are valley floor temperatures, so that's relatively chilly. 19 degrees in Vail Village. You go up on the mountain, we're talking single digits, if that. So it is going to be a chilly day. Snow on the way when it's this cold. I don't know that we're going to get a lot of accumulation because the snowflakes are so small. But we hold on to this storm all the way through Saturday. Then it breaks. We've got Sunday, Monday looking pretty good. Tuesday's a new snowstorm coming our way. This weather's brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports. It's one of their locations right here in Avon, a huge store. Ashley has made her way over to Keystone. We're going to check in with her next.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Hey, thank you, Rick. Yes, I am just getting to Keystone, and I left Avon around 5:30 this morning, and so if that tells you anything, I was taking it really nice and slow over Vail Pass because there's a lot of wind, especially over Vail Pass, and the plows were out and the roads are definitely icy, so just a heads up about that. Now, if you're coming here to Keystone today, you're going to find over 3,000 acres to get out and ski and ride on. It is the largest resort in Summit County, so 3,149 acres to explore. It's 100% open right now, and so that means that you will have 129 trails to get out on, and also 21 lifts are currently operating. The lifts will start opening to the public at 8:30 this morning. And you know, there's been some pretty good snowfall here this season, 13 inches in the last 7 days alone, and for their season to date here at Keystone, 161 31 inches so far. Right now there's a 50-inch mid-mountain snow depth. So a lot of terrain to get out and to explore here, but I know that things are also looking really good over at Beaver Creek and Vail. So Rick, how are things looking at Beaver Creek today?
Thank you very much. You guys are still socked in over there, actually, which is interesting. We have cleared out just a little bit over here. You're still holding on to a snowflake or two there. For Beaver Creek, the skiing and riding is going to be spectacular today. 3 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours, and the skiing and riding anywhere on the mountain is great. 150 runs, which is all of them, all of the lifts as well, and all the acreage is open. If you are a good skier or rider and you want to get into what we call the side country, think about doing that as well. It could be great skiing if you're going into Stone Creek chutes, if you're dropping into Royal Elk Glade, something like that. Again, I do need to send a little warning there to be a very good skier or rider to drop into those areas. Also, don't forget at Beaver Creek, you've got village to village to village experience. You can ski down into Arrowhead, into Bachelor Gulch, and into Beaver Creek. All 3 different zones are great. So think about that, the village to village to village experience. And if you haven't trained up yet, you've still got a few days before the Talons Challenge. You can go burn your legs and get over 26,000 vertical feet on the Talons Challenge, which comes Saturday. You could do that today. So Mark, we've got some new snow over here at Beaver Creek. You've got some new snow. You're dancing at the base of the Gandhi. What's going on?
I'm just dancing to stay warm this morning, and also bringing the snow dance for more snow coming our way towards the end of the week. Everything you can see behind us, and then into the back bowls, and then further back to Blue Sky Basin is open on Vail Mountain. They picked up 2 inches in the past 24 hours, 2 inches overnight. We're looking at about 14 inches in the past 7 days, 66-inch base. 231 inches total. Rick gave you the snow totals, the snowpack, the snow tell for our river basin here, and it does look great, and we're going to continue to see more snow coming our way, keeping our fingers crossed. Everything is open, 5,288 acres on Vail Mountain accessible, 195 runs, 31 lifts, plenty of terrain for all ability levels, whether you want to ski on some corduroy, you want to get into the trees and play in the back bowls. All right, that's your conditions report. We're taking a break, and then I'm going to give you an update on the last event at the Alpine World Ski Championships from RA Sweden. We'll be right back.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Choose America's most reliable network and get it on the best device, iPhone. Now get $300 off the latest iPhone and Apple Music on us too.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family, with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond Gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Obviously, right here in Lions Head, here's a live shot of where we are up on Garfinkel's deck. I want to talk about RA Sweden and the final event, which was the city event at night under the lights, parallel slalom, which is similar to what you're finding now with the World Pro Ski Tour. And they go dual racers head to head. It's kind of like a super slalom with some pro jumps, and it's a lot of fun, good energy. And once again, Michaela Schifrin comes out on top to win her 6th globe for slalom, and with that parallel slalom race, she actually secured the victory, and it was a great way for her to wrap it up. And she got quite sick. She had a flu or some kind of a cold while she was in RA Sweden competing. She did really well in a lot of the races, and once again, Michaela puts herself on top. But the RA Sweden Alpine World Ski Championships come coming to a close. Now the racers head back out onto the World Cup for more competitions all around Europe. How about that? Congrats to Michaela and our U.S. team. Ashley at Keystone's got first chair coming up next.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Okay, so I finally made it over to Keystone here this morning, and it took me probably an extra 20-30 minutes on top of what I typically what it typically takes me. So this morning the visibility was very limited on Vail Pass. The plows were out in full force, and it's not so much that there's a whole lot of accumulation on the roads out there, but it is very slick. So my first chair reporting is all about making sure that you are staying really nice and safe on your way to the resorts. Give yourself some extra time this morning, and also make sure that you have that four-wheel drive and also that thick tread on your tires, because the traction laws are in effect over Vail Pass, so that's going to be really important. And something else too, the temperatures when I got to the top of Vail Pass this morning, 3 below, and now it has warmed up to a balmy 2 degrees here at Keystone. So since I'm just arriving, I'm still in the process of getting layered up to head up on the mountain. So I have my hand warmers in, I have a base layer, a mid layer, and then my jacket on top. And then I am considering maybe putting some toe warmers in my boots as well, because it's definitely a chilly morning. And you can see that over here in Summit County that snow is continuing to fall. I know Rick said that it's pretty clear for you guys over there. But I think the roads, just no matter what, make sure you're giving yourself extra time. And by the way, you know what is also located here in Summit County is Vail Summit Orthopedics, which would be denoted by its name. And so if you need help getting out and having chilly mornings like this morning to get out on the mountain, Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, they're the best at what they do. Coming up next, Rick has a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. Rick, it is chilly and it is snowy here at Keystone.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Wanted to show you Beaver Creek Village, sometimes called Whoville in this area. Nice and sleepy this morning, but it's going to get up and everyone's going to be charging the mountain relatively quickly. We do open lifts at Beaver Creek at 8:30, so know that you've got a little time before we are allowed to ski and ride. Ashley, thank you very much for being over in Keystone. And viewers out there, I do want you to listen to her. She is out in it right now, so is Mark Sassy. It's chilly outside, so bundle up and give yourself 30 extra minutes to get just to Summit County. If you're headed down to Denver, you probably need to give yourself an extra hour, so just think about that. We've got road conditions coming up in a little bit. We'll talk about that. The jet stream is not perfect to bring a bunch of snow to our portion of Colorado. When we get this western flow, you're looking at decent storms for down south. They're going to be favored by this storm to start. However, we do think that this is going to shift to the east, and we're going to see some snow come our way later in the day into tonight. Hopefully that happens and brings us a bunch of snow. That jet stream swinging all the way back up into the Great Lakes as well. Relatively intense wind conditions back there. Okay wind conditions here, up to about 20 miles an hour. We're looking at valley temperatures. These are valley temperatures. I want you to notice that. 19 degrees for Vail Valley floor in the village itself. 21 degrees down here in Avon. 24 for Eagle. If you take that up on the mountain, it's going to be significantly cooler. We do have 3 days of potential snow on the way. Again, with these low temperatures, we need those to warm up just a little bit so that the snow will actually stick and we can have some snow. But we're looking at snow Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then it starts to clear. Sunday and Monday look great. And so go out and enjoy 3 inches of new snow on Beaver Creek Mountain, 2 at Vail. That is as of this morning, 5 a.m. So go ski and ride today. A few more days of snow and then some sunshine coming Sunday and Monday. So weather is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. If you're feeling a little bit of the effects of the altitude, think about Boost Oxygen. It will definitely help you out. Speaking of altitude, speaking of elevation, let's go way up high to the world's highest brewery coming up next.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Welcome to Leadville, home of Periodic Brewing, North America's highest craft brewery, sitting at 10,156 feet. Let's go check it out. Hey Chris, how's it going?
Hey Ashley, how are you doing?
Good to see you. So you are just one of the owners and founders of Periodic Brewing, really family owned and run, huh?
Yeah, it was established by my brother, youngest brother and his wife, and then myself and my wife in 2015, yeah.
That's incredible. Now tell me about the name and the logo. There's some really cool history behind it.
Periodic Brewing, Leadville's known, PB, lead for Leadville. And it really kind of brings together the mining theme of the town, the mining heritage here. And we just kind of love the way it pulls everything together, yeah.
Okay, now how many brews do you typically have on tap?
We love to create traditional recipes, everything from like light-bodied Pilsners all the way through Russian Imperial Stouts, and we play with the flavors somewhere in between, usually between 6 and 12 beers on tap.
Man, that must be a lot of work.
It is, between recipe creation and also the actual brewing process. Actually, Evan's in the back brewing right now, if you want to go check that out.
Absolutely. Oh, hey Evan, I'm Ashley, how's it going?
Good, good to meet you.
Back here.
All right.
I hear that you are not only the brewmaster, but you have several titles around here.
Yeah, co-owner, founder, vice president of operations. It's a busy place.
Obviously a busy place. What are you brewing today?
We're brewing a beer de garde today, a Belgian French style. Nice and crisp, a malty body, very fun beer.
Yum, all right. What are some of the ingredients that go into that?
So we'll use a range of ingredients from all over the world. This time we're using some American two-row, some Belgian Pilsner, a couple of hops that we've never used before in any of our beers. So it's a nice pilot for us.
So where does it start? Where does the brewing process start?
So it'll start over here. We have our hot liquor tun that basically holds hot water. We'll move the hot water into our mash tun where you add the grains and make oatmeal, and you're getting the sugars out of the grains. That's what you're really looking for, is the sugar and flavor out of the malted and kilned grains. Once we have all of that sugar water, we'll remove that, put it in the boil kettle, and boil the beer along with the hops to get the hops distributed throughout the beer for flavor or aroma.
Okay, now in the brewing process, being at this high of an altitude, is there anything that you have to do differently?
One of the key things in our boil process is the hot break. Home brewers will know about that. It's when the proteins foam up and the beer gets very angry. Down at sea level, it's not that bad. Up here, there's so little atmospheric pressure that it'll push beer straight out of the kettle during that hot break. We have to be very careful to get past that point.
Oh, really? So it gets really angry.
It does, yes.
Well, once that's done, you've navigated the altitudinal hazards, then how long does it actually take for the beer to be ready to taste?
Between 2 and 2.5 weeks for most of our beers. Some will go longer, 6 to 8 weeks if they have to age.
That's a lot of love, a lot of work that goes into each one of these beers.
Good bit of patience, yeah.
How much do you typically brew every year?
This facility, we do right around 400 barrels per year, a barrel being 31 gallons in the U.S.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, I think it's about time we taste some of your hard work. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Up to the tasting room. Chris and Evan, thank you so much for the tour today. And where can people find you?
If you look us up at periodicbrewing.com or on Facebook, we keep our addresses there. You can find out where we are here in Leadville and also in Northeast Denver. We'll always have our beer menu and our food menus online and our events as well.
Nice. Well, cheers to Periodic Brewing.
Cheers.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
We have a little bit of blue sky out here first thing this morning, but it is chilly right here in Lions Head. I want to talk about your UV index, how to prepare for the sunshine today and the cold temperatures. Sunscreen twofold. It has two purposes. It protects your skin from the cold if you apply it earlier in the day. So put it on before you head out today. It's going to give you that insulating layer for the cooler mornings, and we're going to see the sun pop out on and off today. It's going to protect you also from that sunshine. Between 11 and 2, the UV index is about a 3. So make sure that you do put the sunscreen on, protect your skin. Go indoors every once in a while to warm your skin up and also to give it a break from being out there in the sunshine, because when you're skiing and snowboarding on Vail Mountain, Beaver Creek Mountain, you get distracted. It's so much fun that you kind of forget sometimes about protecting your skin. But today's the day. Put it on early before you head out. Let it keep the warmth that you have from being indoors inside before you head outdoors. That's your UV index. That's your UV forecast brought to you by Supergoop. We're going to go back to Keystone. Ashley has your weather coming up.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Still, I'm having a bit of a struggle fest this morning. I really had to take my time getting over here to Keystone this morning because the roads are so slick, and you can see that there is some light snow falling here at Keystone right now. 2 degrees where I'm standing, so I can only imagine what we'll encounter when I get to the top of the mountain. And the top of their mountain is around 11,600 feet. So I'll let you know what's going on up there. But for the valley floor today, if you're going to be staying just in Vail Village or Beaver Creek Village, you are going to find your temperatures only reaching into the upper teens. So no matter where you are headed today, it's going to be a chilly one. So you want to make sure that you are prepared for that and that you have plenty of layers. And I have a feeling I'll be utilizing my net gaiter in a big way today. Today is one of those days where when you factor in the wind chill and you get up on the mountain with our mid-mountain temperatures only reaching the single digits, you really could be seeing some indications of frostbite on your face. So that's something where you want to just watch out for any kind of white patches that might develop on your nose or your cheeks or your family's friends, their noses and their cheeks. So that's something where you want to, duck inside every 2 runs maybe and just warm up. Just make sure you're taking those breaks and that you do have something to cover your face. Now, with the clouds and the snow throughout the day, we are going to be seeing some limited visibility, and that's certainly something that I encountered on the roads this morning. A lot of wind up over Vail Pass, so that caused some periods of complete whiteout while I was driving, so just be aware of that too. And then as we look ahead in our forecast, we're going to have a little break in the action for tomorrow before we have another system moving in for the end of the week. And it looks like we could see, you know, hopefully some better accumulation out of that particular system, but still really focused on our southern resort. So hey, if you want to use that Epic Pass down in Telluride, this might be the time to check that out. Now we're going to send things back into the studio and take a look at your road report. That's coming up next, and whew, it's a slick one, very slick.
You just heard it from Ashley, very slick. She drove from Avon to Keystone, over Vail Pass, down into Summit County, through Officers Gulch, all those S-bends right there. She also made it through Dow Junction. You need to slow down in all of these areas. I do think the road conditions are going to worsen as we get more people on the roads and people going at higher speeds. Slow it down, people. Even this morning coming into work, it's before 5:30 in the morning and I'm getting passed left and right, well, mostly on the left because I was in the right lane, but people passing me like there's nothing out there. Be very careful. Some of those corners will get you in trouble. Yesterday was an absolute mess on the highway, and today so far we don't have any EC alerts, but I do want to mention that go online and get yourself set up for EC alerts. This is a great thing. This is a live shot up on Vail Pass. Look at those conditions up there. You do not want to be ripping like that guy just came through the screen right there. You do not want to be going 60, 70 miles an hour. Bring it down, give yourself a little bit of extra time. Also, EC Alert, I was just mentioning that. Sign up for that. It's going to give you texts of alerts right here in Eagle County. However, if you're going into Summit County, if you're going down to Denver to the airport, you need more than just EC Alerts because that's only Eagle County. Go to coloradotrip.org or from your phone. Please do it hands-free, dial 511, and then you can say, hey, I'm on Highway 24, or I'm on I-70, and they will tell you what the road conditions are out there. Be very careful today. Give yourself plenty of extra speed, plenty of extra space. Space, not speed. Back off that car in front of you. Also, bundle up. You need to have those extra emergency kits in your car. You need them right now. We'll be right back. We've got lots more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
And a taiko drumming game where you beat the shit out of it.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women's-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
2 different learning areas at Beaver Creek. Do you know about them? One's at the top, Red Buffalo, great place to ski and ride, even if you're brand new to it, but also at the bottom, Hay Meadow Park. This is a great place. It's not just for kids, it's for adults as well. A great place to learn to ski and ride. We've got carpets to take care of you, we've got a little lodge that you can warm up in, and we've also got a chairlift, plus the gondola taking you all around Hay Meadow Park. Let's learn a little bit more right now.
Welcome to Hay Meadow Park, Beaver Creek's beginner-friendly learning area located at the base of the resort. There truly is no better place to learn to ski and ride. In Hay Meadow Park, students and instructors benefit from a safe and controlled learning environment, ideal for building up confidence and progressing on the slopes. A dedicated, beginner-friendly gondola allows students to comfortably ascend to the top of the park. Here, smart terrain features guide students through the learning process, helping them to pick up the basics and hone their skills on the snow. The Ranch, Haymeadow's kid-friendly restaurant, offers healthy, satisfying cuisine that adds to the learning adventure. Gentle sloping terrain, magic carpets, and groomed runs make learning here fun and effective. Plus, there are special surprises around every corner. And plenty of sweet treats along the way. Enroll your kids in Beaver Creek Ski School, where we promise that by the third consecutive day of lessons, ages 5 to 6 will be skiing or riding Haymeadow Park, and ages 7 to 14 will graduate to Red Buffalo Park.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun & Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Today is it Monday? Does it feel like Monday to anybody else? Okay, so I'm here at Keystone. I finally made it over here this morning. Delays on the roads just because they're icy and wind blown and limited visibility. But 2 degrees where we are at the base of Keystone, which is why I'm inside right now. So I just want to be honest about the fact that I'm ducking in. Now, something else I want to kind of show off here. Look at this. They have a Burton US Open poster. And of course, that's coming up over in our neck of the woods starting on February 25th. But did you know that Keystone is home to A51 Terrain Park? That's where you're going to find a lot of the best pros in the entire world training throughout the entire season. And so a lot of times they even have the terrain park open as part of their night skiing here at Keystone, which is pretty cool. So if you've never done it before, night skiing is amazing. And of course, the A51 Terrain Park is a great way to not only improve your skills in the park, but also see some of the best training for the Burton US Open that's coming up on the 25th. Now here at Keystone, in preparation for the day, there's a lot of work taking place. They're setting up the gates to get everybody on the gondola. Gondola isn't running just yet. I'm gonna be heading up there as soon as it gets fired up with the rest of the employees. Visibility, I think, is gonna be a factor over here at Keystone today. We're gonna find out once I get on top of the mountain, but definitely very, very chilly today. All right, we're gonna send things over to Mark Sassy. He has a look at your local weather forecast.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Taking you to the top of Vail Mountain, the highest point on Vail Mountain. This is up towards the Two Elk area.
Have a little bit of technical difficulties because of the temperatures out there. I want you to look at these temperatures right here. It is chilly to start your day. It's affecting our cameras both in Keystone and up in Lion's Head as well. So bundle up your kiddos, bundle up yourselves. It's going to get into the teens on the valley floor. However, when you go up on the mountain itself, it's going to be even chillier. I want you to take a look at these temperatures. Main mountain temperatures are going to be in the single digits at Breckenridge, at Vail, and at Beaver Creek. Keystone may warm up to about 11 degrees for their high temperature. Again, that's what you're going to feel up on the mountain. Then you could see a little bit of wind chill as well. So think about that. This weather brought to you by Double Diamond. We've got Double Diamond coming up next. So stay tuned to Good Morning Vail. Don't go anywhere.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Hey, we're inside Double Diamond. I had to come in and warm up. I got Brian Richards, nice and warm in here
It's
today.
nice and toasty in here today.
What's happening with you? How's life?
Life is great. You know, we're always talking about staying warm on the hill and helping people decide what skis they want. You know, it's always a big decision. We have a lot of good choices on the ski wall, and we're always trying to narrow it down. You know, it always comes down to the waist width of the ski. I get asked a lot, what's the difference between the waist width? Why narrower? Why wider? So for the ladies today, I brought out a ski that I really like. That's really easy to manage. You know, we get a lot of the ladies that are kind of afraid of the wider ski. Typically because they just don't turn as well as the narrower ski. So this Vantage Atomic, 80 millimeters at the waist, so pretty narrow right down here.
That's very narrow compared to a lot of the skis that are out there now.
On the wall. Comes with an integrated binding system, so there's only one binding that goes on this ski, so we don't have to choose between all the different bindings we have, but it's designed to help ski this ski a little bit better, gives you a little bit more leverage on top of the ski. It also has a little cutout here in the sidewall, so the tip and tail of this ski are a little bit more forgiving, so when you really want to get it on edge, it's much easier to start the turn, and then a little bit firmer underfoot, so you still have a nice shovel for easy carving, kind of easy cruising. That 80 waist just turns so much quicker than some of the wider skis. Really easy to manage, but can handle a lot of different terrain. It's a really versatile ski, and had a lot of ladies really liking it this past week. You know, if you want to get on something that's not so wide, but a newer version of the ski, this Vantage 80s from Atomic is an excellent choice.
Now, size ranges, how do they work for sizes?
Yeah, most of the skis actually ski a little shorter this day and age, so we don't have to be so long, so tall, because the skis have so much shape and side cut to them, so they're much easier to get them on edge. Typically with, you know, anywhere we kind of say in this kind of range, you know.
So nose to forehead.
Nose to forehead, nothing, you know, we're not holding our hand up and seeing how tall the ski is like back in the day. But, yeah, you know, typically that shorter ski is always going to turn a little quicker. That longer ski is always going to handle that higher speed a little better.
So it's kind of a trade-off, one way or the other. And you have this Atomic Vantage available in some demos so ladies can try it out?
I do have it in demo, and of course, just like anything, I demo all the skis on our wall. So if you want to try something different, haven't been able to get out on a newer ski this year, you know, we'll still credit you one of those days towards the purchase. But we're also talking about staying warm. I know it's been kind of chilly the last couple days. And, you know,
he's drifting away. Let's see what he's got. He's coming back.
That I really, really like is this vest from Smartwool. It uses merino wool in it, so it is insulated. It's super lightweight. You know, merino helps work with your body's management systems and helps kind of keep some of the sweat down. They don't stink if you know, get a lot of sweat in. If you're wearing a shell in this jacket, it actually helps the water vapor transfer through the shell a lot better. You know, we use a lot of Gore-Tex and a lot of jackets that we use, so water can escape through the jacket, but water can't come in it. And then I also like this first layer from Marmot. This is a half zip. This thing's just super comfortable. I have this in my closet. It's definitely a go-to every day that it's cold. Helps me stay really, really warm. You got a front half zip on the front. Just a really easy put on, you know.
So would you wear that right against your skin, or would you have like a...
I'd have like a base layer and then wear this and then my jacket.
Or would you put that over that maybe?
You could, and you would put, you could put, on a colder day, definitely, I like the vest over this, depending on, you know, how cold you get. But all the new materials really are helping manage a lot of the moisture that gets built up so that you're not sweating and freezing. You know, the water vapor is able to release through the jacket and helps you stay warm the entire day.
Okay, buddy. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Get out there and play, stay warm today.
Come see us.
Every day. Come see Brian. All right. We have details about how good the grooming is on Vail Mountain. We have a grooming report. Rick's got that information coming up next.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now's the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
This is a live look off the back patio here in Avon, looking up at Beaver Creek. Gorgeous shot there. There is some sun hitting the top of Beaver Creek Mountain. It is very chilly out there, though, so please do bundle up. If you're going to go catch first chair, I'd love for you to do that. Just bundle up when you do so, because it is chilly out there to start your morning. It's going to warm up later in the day. We're also going to see some wind later in the day as well. Let's look at the temperatures across Colorado. It's going to be only about 35 degrees down in Denver. Up in the high country, we're looking at highs in the teens, maybe into the 20s. Again, that's valley floor, and so remember, when you go up on the hill, it's going to be cooler than that. Plus, add your own wind chill, add some wind up there. It's going to be colder than that on the mountain. We've got 3 days of snow coming your way through Saturday. Sunday and Monday break out. We get some more sunshine coming back. The most powerful part of this storm is Thursday night into Friday, where we could see multiple inches of snow. We do think we'll see snow off and on starting late today, all the way through Saturday night and possibly into Sunday morning. We have a new storm coming up on Monday night into Tuesday as well. 5-star grooming at Vail. Have you heard about that yet? It's truly unbelievable. I looked at the grooming map this morning. There's 128 different sections that they have groomed on Vail Mountain. I'm not talking about 128 different runs, but different sections of different runs. 128. That is absolutely unbelievable. I wanted to talk about this area right here. This is the very top. This is PHQ, Patrol Headquarters, right here. And I wanted to mention this. If you are a good skier or rider, you can ski double black or black diamond and you're comfortable with those, I want to mention these two runs right here. This is 109 on the map. It's North Star. And then this is Gandy Dancer right here. 108 comes down in 107, where these all blend together, and then comes down to Chair 11. These are black diamond runs. They are steep and they have some very steep pitches. However, they've been groomed, so it's going to be perfectly smooth. Think about this area right here. That's Chair 11. If you're not a black skier, that's okay. You can go over here and you can ski some blue runs right here as well. Or if you're a green skier, you can come all the way down and ski the Chair 14 area. Chair 14 is the Sourdough Express chairlift. That's right there. That goes up to 2 elk. That is absolutely spectacular skiing and riding if you like the easier stuff there. Let's take it over to Vail right now at the base area, Lion's Head. Mark Sassy is standing by.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
All right, I'm showing you a live shot of the Oakley Line Miner. This is, I think, hands down, probably my favorite goggle ever made by anybody. I love this goggle, cylindrical lens. So as you can see, it doesn't sit off as far as spherical lenses do off your face. It's nice and close to your cheeks. You have great downward vision, great peripheral vision, and this particular lens is the Prism Snow lens with a Prism Snow Rose base. Great for sunny days and cloudy days. We're going to see that exactly today. It lights transmission about 13% light it allows into the goggle itself, so not too much, not too little, kind of that perfect amount. This is such a wonderfully nice, comfortable fitting goggle. Well worth trying on. You can change the lenses out on these, but this particular lens is one of those lenses that's going to kind of work for most lighting conditions, except for ultra bright light, which we're not going to have today, and the ultra overcast snowy skies, which we're not going to have today. This Oakley line miner and the entire Oakley line is available at all the Eyepieces stores around Vail and around Avon and Edwards and up into Beaver Creek, and also at the Goggle Bar. Goggle Bar is located at the end of Bridge Street. Swing by and check out the Oakley line miner and the entire selection of goggles they have to offer. All right, we'll be right back with more of the show. Good Morning Vail coming up, hour number 2 right around the corner. This is our Wednesday edition. We'll be right back.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Father Brooks has joined me in the studio. I learn something every time we bring him on, so thank you very much, Father Brooks, for being here for this segment. I hope they learn something as well.
Well, you know what they say, broken clock's right twice a day, so you know.
That's right. And when we hit it, this segment is right now.
Exactly.
Huge moon last night. Unbelievably bright. When I went to bed, when we woke up this morning.
Did everybody see that fit? There's a lot of meteorological stuff happening in a short period of time, which means in our valley, drama. Can you imagine being in a hospital or an ER or mental health when there's a full moon like this?
Or classroom. Don't forget about the classroom.
Or the classroom. It's all, but stuff gets real fast.
Does.
So yeah,
it
exactly.
Does. And the pole of the moon, you think about the tidal cycles and all that stuff, it's doing that to our bodies as well. And so people need to take note of that. The moon is affecting us.
Our ancient Hebrew forebears counted time by a lunar calendar, not by a solar calendar. That was a gift of the Italians, the Romans, because they just know better. So, yeah.
So the drama. Stay away from the drama. Our key to you today is stay away from the drama if you can with the pull of the full moon.
But it signals a big shift.
Okay.
A big shift coming on. So that lunar moon tells us that the days are going to start to get longer and longer now. And we celebrate Easter, of course, Christians. Jews celebrate Passover right after that first full moon after the vernal equinox.
Okay.
So that's kind of code for springtime.
Right.
And so we get ready for that. We back up 40 days, the season of Lent in many of our churches.
Correct.
The Protestants, they're still catching up on that, but you know, Lent. And so we have a big blowout to get all the fun food out of your house.
Okay.
Called Fat Tuesday.
Right.
Or Mardi Gras. And that was the tradition to get all the fat out of the house, the sugar, the salt, and so they would cook crazy food to clean it out of their larders before Lent.
And then how did that spin into the New Orleans and all of that? It was still the same idea. It was the same basis.
Oh, it's the exact same basis. Catholic Huguenots brought their Catholic habits with them.
Okay.
And so, and met the cuisine, that unique, distinctive American cuisine. Some call it the only American, really truly American cuisine in New Orleans. And then they just applied that New Orleans filter to it,
okay,
and turned it into about 8 days where you forget who you are. And
but you're clearing out. You're clearing your food.
You're clearing out. You wake up. You get sprung from jail.
Right.
And,
right.
And then you start 40 days of a much more serious. We'll talk about that next week. But and so the next day after Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday, and this is what I want to get to real quickly. Our church, along with our Lutheran brother Scott Beebe, are doing Ashes to Go.
Tell me about
and
that.
This is not waiting for you all to come to the Vale Chapel or the Beaver Creek Chapel. We go out. I stand in the Vale Village at the intersection right between Pepe's and Gorsuch and the Covered Bridge Street.
Right.
And I offer ashes in my full robes to anybody that's walking by, skiers, people that work in the restaurants. We've served hundreds of people Lion's Head, and then this year we're going to go up again Beaver Creek. Our Lutheran up on the mountain, full vested, to offer ashes on the forehead to begin the 40 days of Lent. Ashes to go.
Well,
and it's a blast,
right?
Absolute blast. I've heard wedding proposals. We've blessed grandchildren. I've heard confessions. It's hysterical.
Sounds good, sir. Thank you very much for being here. Ashes to Go, a great idea to think about, and you can see Father Brooks right there on the corner.
Just a couple of weeks.
Just a couple of weeks, yep. Wait for that. And then don't wait for grounding yourself. Don't get in the drama of this full moon. It is pulling you hard, so don't get into that. Stay tuned. We've got your weather, and we've got your first chair coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Hey, you're looking at a live shot of Leadville this morning. It's a very snowy, kind of cloudy type of morning. It's also very chilly. And hey, Father Brooks, look at this. Mardi Gras party and gumbo cook-off at Keystone. That's going to be taking place right here in River Run Village on March 5th from 2:30 until 5 p.m. So people are just starting to get here to get to work, and the lifts will start opening up to the public at 8:30 this morning here at Keystone. But it is definitely just a very chilly day. There's just no way around it. So the best thing you can do is make sure you're prepared for it. So make sure you have plenty of layers and that you also give yourself extra time to get to your destination today. Now, our temperatures on the mountain today are only going to be reaching into the single digits. So that's for your mid-mountain conditions. If you're planning on heading up to the top of the mountain, it's going to be even chillier. And of course, once you get on those lifts and you get the wind coming in, that's also going to drop those temperatures. So I would recommend that you definitely have a neck gaiter, that you have those hand warmers, that you also have several different layers today. Now, looking ahead in that forecast, the snow continues through tomorrow, but just, kind of a slight chance, kind of those light flakes in the forecast before we see a next big push for Thursday night into Friday. So we could hopefully see some good accumulation out of that storm. Still favoring the southern mountains, both of these systems, but hey, the conditions really are good at all of our resorts here in Colorado. And coming up this weekend, we do have some sunshine on the way. We also have an entire second hour of Good Morning Vail headed your direction, and that's coming up next.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up,
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail on TV8. We are the official television station for Vail and Beaver Creek. I'm Mark Sassy, your host. We have Rick Messmer in the studio. I'm live in Lions Head. Ashley Prill is on first chair reporting from Keystone this morning. And it's Wednesday, and we have sun coming out. It's a cool morning. Bundle up if you're going to come out and play. I want to talk about what's happening next week here in Vail. Once again, Gold Peak taken over by lots of snowboarding activity. The 37th annual Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships coming to Vail for the 7th year. And they're twisting it up a little bit more even this year, along with halfpipe finals, slopestyle finals, and events, live music, 4 free nights of concerts. They're doing another event, giving people, our local Joes, a chance to compete alongside your family, your friends, and even the pros in the inaugural Burton Slideshow Bank Slalom. This is free. It's open to all ages. And all you have to do is show up to register and to enter at the Black Forest Race Arena. It's going to be all midweek, every day during the week. And you get a chance to race on a bank slalom, go around some gates, and compete against your friends and your family. Once again, this is another piece of the amazing Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships, and it's going to be a lot of fun over at Gold Peak. We're very excited about that. We're going to head over there at some point in the next couple of days and show you what it looks like as they're building the halfpipe and the slopestyle course. All right, Rick, it's a little cool out here this morning, but the sun is out. It's going to be a good day. What's happening at the studio?
That's right, Mark. It is going to be a good day. And yes, the sun is out, and it is right here on the back patio here in Avon. Over my shoulder is Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek is the home to the Talons Challenge. It is a mega event coming your way this Saturday. Over 26,000 vertical feet of black and double black runs that you need to be a great skier or rider to get out there and do it. But if you can, get out there and enjoy with possibly 1,249 of your friends doing it as well. The Talons Challenge, you've got to register. You don't have to register before that, but I don't want you to lose out and be sold out and not be able to register. So go online and register yourself and be able to ski or ride this Saturday. Again, you're doing just north of 26,000 vertical feet right over my shoulder at Beaver Creek. I don't think it's going to be quite as sunny there on Saturday as it is today. It's a beautiful day right now, and if you want to go out and practice the Talons Challenge, you could do that with a little bit of sunshine out there and enjoy all the grooming as well on Beaver Creek Mountain. We talked about Vail's 5-star grooming. Beaver Creek has amazing grooming as well. During our show today, we're going to talk to Mandy Benedict from Rugs Benedict. We're also going to have Lamina and Lions Head Jewelers coming in. We've got Mark Sassy over in Lions Head. We've got Ashley Prill over in Keystone with your first chair. It's going to be a great show. Don't go anywhere.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
All right, this resort report here at Keystone is all about the different terrain that you get to explore. Now, with over 3,000 acres, Keystone is the largest resort in Summit County, the longest run school marm at 3.5 miles long. Now, Keystone is made up of 3 separate peaks. So the River Run Gondola, which you're looking at right now, this will take you up to Durkham Mountain, which originally was called Keystone Mountain, but in 2003 it was renamed after Max Durkham, one of the founders here at Keystone. And Durkham Mountain, what's cool about it is you're going to find school marm, the longest run. Also, you're going to find some really nice groomed greens and blues, a lot of learning terrain. And so it's really nice and mellow. And then you kind of progress, and there's you can go back to North Peak, and on North Peak you're going to find some really cool intermediate runs. You'll also find some nice bumps. And then if you really want a challenge, you can head to the Outback. That is the furthest mountain, of course, denoted by the name the Outback. And that's where you're going to find some great runs through the trees and also some pretty serious elevation gain on those particular runs, pretty nice steep runs. So that's kind of the progression of the mountains here at Keystone. Now, something else that's also really cool is Keystone is known as Kidtopia headquarters. At the top of the Keystone Gondola, you'll find the world's largest snow fort, and every Saturday they do fireworks at 7 o'clock. So this is just it's just kind of a celebration each week to make your vacation that much more fun, and really kind of continue the celebration of the holidays throughout the entire season. And something else that Keystone does that no one else does here in Colorado is night skiing. So they have the longest ski day in Colorado, and that is available tonight through Sunday. From the lifts start turning at 8:30 this morning, and then they will be open until 8 p.m. tonight. So if you're looking for the best value on your lift ticket or your ski pass, you are certainly going to find it here at Keystone with night skiing. And they typically keep 9 runs open. Some of those runs even go through the terrain park, so it's a really cool experience if you've never tried it before. However, I might recommend that you wait until tomorrow night to maybe try it out. Rick, I don't know, tell us what's going on with our forecast. How are those nighttime temperatures looking?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
This is a live look from Two Elk, looking back off the back, and look at that. We've got people clearing off the tables for you if you want to do a little outdoor dining this morning at Two Elk. Make sure that you thank all of those in thankless jobs in and around Vail Mountain, in and around Beaver Creek Mountain. I do want to say a special thanks to everybody here at TV8 who's not on camera. Thank you, because those of us on camera, we're just the puppets. They're the ones that do all the work. Ashley, you are correct. Night skiing tomorrow I think is going to be a little bit better because it's going to be a little bit warmer. Before I get to that, I just want to come back to this snowtail map. If you missed it early this morning, I don't want you to miss. We're at 115% of snowpack for the state. That is unbelievable because the southern mountains were in the 60s and 70 percentile for a long time. This is as of yesterday, February 19th, and we are sitting at 116% for the Colorado River drainage. That is what services Vail and Beaver Creek. We've got the Blue, we've got the Gore, we've got the Eagle itself, the Colorado, the Roaring Fork. They all come together for that drainage. That is great. Those totals are fantastic. Looking at the state for today, it's going to be chilly. We're only at 6 degrees here in Avon at 8:08 this morning, so it's chilly, and it's only going to get up to the teens. Remember, these are valley floor temperatures. These are temperatures down in Avon proper, down in Vail proper, not on Vail Mountain or Beaver Creek Mountain. It's going to be significantly colder than that, in the single digits all day long for Vail and Beaver Creek. Add a little wind chill, it's going to be chilly. There is a storm on the way. It is favoring the southern mountains right now because of the winds. However, that wind does shift late tonight into tomorrow, so I do think we'll see a little bit of snow late tonight into tomorrow, and then Thursday into Friday looks really good for a decent amount of snow, possibly up to 16 inches in the next 10 days, which would be great. Then we clear out on Sunday and Monday, and we've got some great blue skies coming for the end of your weekend, the start of your work week. This weather is brought to you by Christie Sports. Lots of different locations around the state of Colorado, one right here in Avon. Go get all your gear from Christie Sports. We're going to take it back over the pass for First Chair with Ashley next.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
All right, thank you so much, Rick. And you know, here at Keystone, there's some really cool history behind this resort. So the founders of Arapahoe Basin are also some of the same founders of Keystone. And right before you get to the River Run Gondola, you are going to come across this really cool statue, or statues, I should say. This is of the founders, Max and Edna Durkheim. And so these two came out here in the 1940s to help open up Arapahoe Basin, and then eventually they opened up Keystone. And right here at the base of the mountain, there's you can still rent their first home. It's called the oh gosh, I'm spacing on it. Hold on, I'm gonna talk about it for a second. It's the Ski Tip Lodge, that's what it's called. But they have this really great restaurant there, and then you can also rent the top floor, but it was their original home here in Keystone. And Edna actually turned it into kind of like a B&B initially, and so that's where they would house some of the guests here at the resort. And then of course now it's a world-class restaurant and a place where you can experience lodging. But really, really cool history. This couple, they definitely did a lot for the sport of skiing and a lot for Keystone, and it's all brought to you by Christie Sports. You can find one of the Christie Sports locations just steps away from this statue here at Keystone. Coming up next, speaking of, you know, nice, cozy, warm lodging establishments, we have one in Avon that, hey, maybe they have the makings of a couple just like this one in the future.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
they do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond Gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon. And I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast. Tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well as far as what's going on in the valley and the things that to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, you know, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies, so you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they know, and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them you know, concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen size beds. The rest of them all have king size beds. Total of 18 rooms, 14 king size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen size bed with a pull out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us, or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.minhaususa.com. So it's Minehouse USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.minhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone. Personally, we don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home. So make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail, live here in Lions Head, right in the Arabelle, right in front of the Tavern on the Square. They're setting up for a big concert behind us at the ice rink. We're going to find out what band is going to be playing here. I'll let you know during that next weather report. A lot of activity out here first thing this morning. People getting up on the mountain to go make some turns. Lift open at 8:30 this morning. Good morning. And it's nice out, actually. A little bit of blue sky. Not much of a breeze. Cool temperatures this morning. It's going to be a cooler day, but like Rick has told you throughout the entire show, just bundle up and ride a gondola every once in a while. Right here at Alliance, you can ride the Eagle Bond gondola, and it'll give you a chance to warm up. Go inside up on top of the mountain. Good morning, everybody. And just keep an eye out for your kids' cheeks and make sure you don't see any white spots on their cheeks, because it is going to be cool first thing. But the sun will be out. Your I-70 drive today around Eagle and Summit County. If you are headed to Summit County, to Keystone or Breckenridge, cool temperatures there mid-mountain. Cool temperatures for us here in Eagle County mid-mountain for Vail and for Beaver Creek. But once again, it is the middle of winter, and we picked up 2 inches of new snow last night. Once again, it's going to be another good day out there. Just wear the appropriate layers, and it's going to be just like any other cool winter day. Your 5-day forecast looks like we have some days of light snow coming our way. Anywhere from a 20 to a 40% chance over the next couple of days. Sunshine towards the end of the week, mixed in with a little bit of cloud cover towards the end of the weekend into the first part of next week. But for today, sunshine, and then for the next of the week, more snow coming our way. No significant snowfall, but snow in the forecast. That's your Christie's. That's your Inspirato weather. We want to thank them for providing you with that weather report. Now, after the break, Gadgets and Gear, we're going to introduce you to a really neat battery-powered skateboard of sorts. It's called a One Wheel. We have all those details after the break.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Choose America's most reliable network and get it on the best device, iPhone. Now get $300 off the latest iPhone and Apple Music on us too.
There are those who stand forever ready. Ready to defend the nation. Ready to fight for what matters. No matter what. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
I'm here with Jack from One Wheel, and One Wheel is a pretty cool product for getting yourself around. They're debuting a new XR model. Jack, why don't you tell me about the One Wheel, the XR, and why we want it, man?
Absolutely. Yep, so this is the new One Wheel Plus XR. We just released this earlier this month. So it has the same amazing riding experience that you've come to love from One Wheel. But it goes 12 to 18 miles. It'll go anywhere you want it to. Ice ponds probably excluded. Single track trail, you know, we ride on the beach all the time. We're in Santa Cruz, so that's
It does all right
awesome.
in sand, okay.
Yeah. Deflate the tire a little bit.
Sure.
So yeah, it's amazing, you know, kind of gives you that same feeling as like riding, you know, snowboarding on powder. It's just a really fluid, smooth riding experience, so it's
well, why
really
don't you hop on it, man? Show me how the thing works.
Yeah, so basically there's a brushless hub motor in here inside of the wheel. So that's what this is right here. There's batteries under here. This is where the XR gets about 2.5 times range in this little extension. The top here, this is a pressure sensitive pad. So this actually tells the board when you're on it and when to engage. So if I just, you'll see that it's balancing me. we got you riding in what, 30 seconds maybe?
Yeah, I popped on this thing, and I'm a snowboarder, so I figured I would have some way, knowledge of how to get on it. You don't need to be a snowboarder or a skateboarder. Anybody can hop on one of these things and in a day or so be well versed in one wheeling.
Yeah, we have some of the world's best surfers and snowboarders that love these things. We also have people that have never been on a board sport before, and this is their introduction to riding boards.
So they got the base model, which retails for
$14.99.
Okay, and then they have the new XR model coming out in March, which is going to retail for only a couple $100 more.
$17.99.
And for that extra, $300, you actually get quite a bit more range. You said the base model had how many miles of range?
You get about 5 to 7 miles on the One Wheel Plus, which is available now, and then the One Wheel Plus XR goes 12 to 18. It also has a little bit more power. Top speed is about 19 miles an hour.
That's a good pace.
Be safe out there, It's it's cooking.
All right, guys, check out the One Wheel Plus and the One Wheel XR on their website, onewheel.com. Thanks so much to you for showing me this. We are on the floor at the 2018 Outdoor Retailer and Snow Show.
Time now for one of your favorite segments. Get your phone ready, but don't dial yet. At the end of this, I've got a surprise for you, so hang tight. We are being watched not only here in the Vail Valley, but we're being watched across the country via live stream. Did you know that you can log on and watch us? You can also win from anywhere in the country, so get your phones ready. If you're not from here, you could win too. Your prize today, we've got a Chaos TV8 hat coming your way. We've also got this neck gaiter that can also be used to protect your face on a very cold day like this. That little neck gaiter from TV8 would certainly help out. And speaking of helping out, think about Boost Oxygen. We're going to give you a small canister right here. You can put that in your pocket and take it on the mountain with you. If you're feeling the effects of altitude sickness, that will definitely help you. We've got bigger canisters as well that you can have at home. Don't call just yet. Again, there's no trivia question, but there's a surprise. If you'll call right now, I'm going to throw in a bonus hat for you. This one coming from Skea, the bonus hat. Call right now, 970-754-8888. First caller wins, 970-754-8888. I've never done the bonus. Call right now. That's kind of fun. Stay tuned. We've got your first share coming up next.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
The 10th redefines on mountain dining, offering spectacular views of the Gore Range and an exclusive reflection of French, Swiss, Italian, and Rocky Mountain alpine cuisine. Convenience doesn't take away from extravagance at the 10th. Vail, like nothing on earth.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Talons Challenge, happening Saturday, February 23rd.
All right, it is sunny out here. We left the area in the Arabelle where it was kind of shaded out. Out here in the sunshine first thing this morning, lots of blue skies, a few high clouds. You can see your breath out here. It is cool first thing, but people are getting excited to go up and ride in about 1 minute. Gandhi 1, Born Free, and all the other 29 lifts on Vail Mountain. And at Beaver Creek, we'll also be opening at 8:30 to get you up on the mountain for your skiing and riding pleasure for the day. And this is what our weather is going to look like for Vail. Midday, we'll see temperatures mid to upper teens, mostly cloud cover and sunshine throughout the day, a mixture of both. That's kind of what you can plan. Sunscreen is going to help insulate your skin and also keep the sun from affecting you with the harmful UVA and UVB rays at these higher elevations. If you are headed to Keystone today, temperatures mid-mountain there about 11 degrees. For Breckenridge, a little cooler, about 6 degrees. And then Beaver Creek and Vail, 5 degrees and 7 degrees respectively. And cloud cover and sunshine throughout the entire day. Now, as we're jumping ahead, there's some snow in the forecast. No significant snowfall yet expected out of this next storm. 30% of chance for snow on Thursday, 45% chance for some snow on Friday, diminishing down to about 20% for a chance on Saturday. That's your Beaver Creek Resort Company and the Talons Challenge Weather Report. We want to thank them. We're going to head back to Keystone now. Ashley, another version of First Chair. Let's check in with her.
First Chair is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
All right, welcome to Keystone. I'm in the lift line. The gondola has started running, and thankfully, I have met two lovely gentlemen behind me here that don't make me look like a crazy person talking to myself in the lift line. And so we're just about to load up on the gondola right now. Now, where are you guys from again?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. What are your names?
My name's Delton Child.
Delton Child
and Jacob Child.
And Jacob Child. All right, we're going to keep moving so we get you guys on the lift. They've been out here getting ready to get on. Now, are you guys feeling how chilly it is today, especially being from Atlanta?
Not cool, but
yeah.
It's good. Just
but,
test kit.
I mean, but look at the smiles on their faces, though. They don't care. Don't care. Now, you guys, you come out for an annual ski trip, but is it always a Keystone? Is this your first time to Keystone?
No, we used to come to Keystone all over 6 times.
Oh, okay. All right. So Keystone is one of their usual stomping grounds. Do you guys have a specific spot that you're going to be heading to right away when you get up there?
Starfire.
Starfire. Okay. All right. Get those legs going first thing this morning. Good way to stay nice and warm. So I'm going to let you know what those conditions look like firsthand. Have you guys been out? Is this your first day?
This is your second day.
Yesterday. Yesterday, okay.
Nice. Snow's good. A little crusty, but not bad.
All right. Snow's good. They say a little crusty, but not bad. All right. Here we go. We are heading up. We are going to send things back over to my guys, Rick and Mark, and I'll let you know what those conditions look like as soon as I can.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. SOS Outreach, what are they? You're going to learn about that right now. Alana Marks has joined me. Thank you so much for being here in the studio today.
Thank you for having me. It's so great to be here.
Tell me, there's brand new viewers who've never seen our show before. SOS Outreach, what is it right off the bat?
So we are a youth development nonprofit. We were founded right here in Vail 25 years ago, and we work with getting underserved youth on mountain. We teach them how to ski and snowboard. We take them on backpacking trips in the summer. And the whole goal is to help them gear up for life. So we teach them our core values, we give them leadership training, service learning, positive adult mentorship, all of that in the hopes that they can thrive no matter their circumstance.
The Valley is gearing up for a huge event this weekend, the Talents Challenge. You guys have a part in that as well. What do you guys do? What does SOS Outreach do for that?
So SOS is the beneficiary of Talents Challenge. We're so grateful to Beaver Creek and Vail Resorts for always including us in this event for the past 13 years. So our main role is getting volunteers up on snow to assist with punching credentials and making sure that the lift lines run smoothly for all those skiers trying to get their 26,000 vertical feet in.
Right.
So we have mentor groups. So some of our kids with their mentors are coming to help us out, and just some friends of the organization in general. So that is mainly what we do up there. We have a tent and we help with the aid station and all of that. So
you're kind of busy right now. We got Talents Challenge coming, and you just came off your biggest weekend. Off camera, we were talking 1,524 kids, 1,524 kids with you guys just last week. Tell us about that.
It's crazy. So yeah, we had 1,524 kids on snow last week alone, which is more than most organizations, help in 1 year.
Absolutely.
And we did that across 11 different mountains in 6 states that we have programs in. It's just amazing. But we couldn't do it without all the amazing volunteers, ski instructors, Vail, our kids, our staff, everywhere. It's pretty incredible. So very exciting time to be working with SOS.
I'm going to congratulate you a little bit more in not just 1,524 kids. Some people don't do that in a year. Some people don't do that in their lifetime of the organization. So that's amazing that you guys did that.
Thank you. We're pretty proud of it.
And we're glad to have you here. How can we get involved? If someone wants to volunteer, if someone wants to put their kid into the situation, how do they do that?
So we find our kids through schools. So we work directly with teachers at the schools and have registration nights in the fall. And that's how our kids come to us pretty much. Okay. So I would recommend talking to your teachers, talking to the principals of the schools or whoever might be involved, and seeing when the opportunities are to begin the programs. But otherwise, getting involved, we love volunteers. We always need people. We need people for talents. If anybody's interested in looking for something to do Saturday, we could use your help for sure.
There you go.
But we're always accepting donations, whether it's money or gear. We need to survive as an organization, so that is never discounted.
Sounds great. Well, there's lots of people who are thinking in their minds, 26,000 vertical feet, I can't do it. So they could be involved by coming to help you guys.
It'd be perfect.
Alana, thank you so much for what you do. If you want to learn more, go to the website, sosoutreach.org, sosoutreach.org, or you can give them a call, 970-926-9292, 970-926-9292. They need help. Again, can it be your time? Can it be the money? Can it be gear? They'll take anything. They just came off a huge event, and we've got another one coming up. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way, including weather and First Chair up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, this is your GMC-sponsored weather. They are the exclusive vehicle partner for Vail Resorts. And look at this thing right here, the Denali HD with the Super Tracks. Wow. How much fun would this be? Hey, we want to congratulate Paul and Sophie for being the winners of our watch and win today. So Paul and Sophie, thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. And come by, pick up your prizes, and go make some turns today, because it's going to be a nice day. We do have sunshine out now, so it is warming up just a little bit. Still going to be cooler days. For us today, midday temperatures, mid-teens at the base. So we will break single digits, but still further up in elevation you go, it's definitely going to be a little bit cooler. So you want to make sure you're wearing the right layers. I'm wearing my big Helly Hansen down jacket today, and I don't feel any cold at all. That's a good thing about this amazing Helly Hansen gear. So check them out. They have a store right here in Lion's Head. We are going to see sunshine mixed with some high clouds today for your Wednesday, and then chances for some snow coming our way over the next couple of days. No big significant snowfall expected out of the next storm system, but over the course of a couple of days, there's going to be some accumulation, a couple of inches here and there. This is what we're talking about for Vail today. Temperatures midday in the teens, and we'll have cloud cover and sunshine throughout the entire day. It looks like our warmest point probably 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then our relatively clear skies tonight, single digits again as we make our way into Thursday. Keystone today, mid-mountain 11 degrees, Breckenridge 6 degrees, Beaver Creek 7 degrees mid-mountain, and Vail 5 degrees mid-mountain. So single digits, the further up in elevation you go, keep that in mind. And then good chances for some light snowfall and flurry activity over the next couple of days. More sunshine coming your way towards the end of the week. All right, that's a look at your weather. Coming up on the show, we want to thank once again GMC for providing you with that weather report. Ashley's got first chair next.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts. First Chair is brought to you by Sun & Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Time now to talk about not only rugs, but we're going to talk about all types of flooring, plus some other stuff. Mandy Benedict from Rugs Benedict has joined me. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you knew that we were going to talk about wall coverings and all sorts of stuff. Did you know that?
Sure.
Sure, we'll go
I'm
there.
up for whatever.
Let's talk about these first. I love the colors, and last week we were talking about natural, very dark wool. Tell us about this one.
So this is a completely handmade rug. So everything from shearing the sheep all the way to spinning the yarn to weaving, all the cutting that they've done, creating the loops is all done by hand. So they're about 3,000 man hours in a 9x12 of one of these. So
wow.
They're really works of art that are created, and they come in tons of different sizes, color palettes. This one does utilize the all natural wool, so you have that beautiful kind of heathered variation.
Right. And I love the depth that it gives. It actually looks like shadowing, but really it is. When you feel it, there's actual depth here too.
A nice texture, yeah, with the loop and then the cut construction. And when you get this into a big piece, it's just a large overall pattern. So we have this in the store in large size room rugs, so you can see them in a 12 by 16. I think we have over 1,500 rugs in our shop right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to this next one. We'll slide that one off to the side. Let's go here. The blacks and whites, we've been talking about that. There's a shift away from grays and blues. Now we're going blacks and whites. This brings in some serious depth with that color.
It does. And again, when you see this in a large piece, you can get a good feeling for just the overall kind of dramatic feeling that the black brings in. And you can use it black with an accent with just about any color palette.
Love it. This thing is cool. Cozy,
fun,
heavy. I love it. Let's talk
nice
flooring real quick before we go to wall coverings. And you brought this in super wide plank. I'm guessing this is random length as well.
It is. It's mostly long plank, but there are a few shorter boards in there just to create staggering and different lengths.
People would look at this and say, from the top, it looks like true hardwood. It's actually a composite material with hardwood on top to last way longer. Tell me about that.
It is. So this is an engineered floor. The top layer is 4 millimeters thick, and we have a variation of different top layers. So you can sand and refinish this product actually as much as you would a solid wood.
Nice.
Because eventually you're going to hit the nail that's nailed down your solid hardwood.
Okay.
But this is engineered more like a bridge would be engineered for our dry environment, so you don't get the large gaps between boards or cupping and face checking.
Well, and that gapping, that shrink that we talk about all the time, a little bit of tweaking, that won't happen here. And I mean, 4 millimeters, again, you can resurface that so many times.
Yeah, it's 4 millimeters, and it's a sawn wood, so you don't get, a lot of times they'll do a rotary peel and you get quite a bit of face checking, and with this product you're not going to get that at all. And then they've added additional texture to this so that you have something that if you do get a nick or a gouge or a scratch in with heavier mountain traffic, it's not going to show.
Sounds great. Let's talk quickly about an accent wall. Not only do you guys do rugs and flooring, and you can come in and someone says, I want a headboard. You guys can do that. You want an accent wall, they can do that as well.
We do. We do like bar backs and decorative spaces, maybe when you enter the home, if you want to create a little bit of interest there. We actually just did a display wall in our showroom. We have several of them, so it's a great way to kind of add another element in. We actually do ceilings as well.
Okay. The process, they come in, some of them know what they want, some of them don't. How do we go about this?
Either way, just come to the store. We're fully staffed all the time to help you with different styles, price points, collections, making sure that we hit your budget, and we're very skilled at doing that, so we make it easy. I have people leave every day saying, wow, that was just so easy.
Right. Mandy, thank you so much for being here. They're open every day of the week except for Sunday. Go see Mandy and her whole staff. And then don't forget the installers that come to your house as well. They're part of her staff as well. Stay tuned. Mark's coming up next with your weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Here's a live shot from Whistler, British Columbia, up there in the far northwest corner of the United States, and they've got some amazing snow. They measure their snow in centimeters, and they've got some tremendous numbers, and that Epic Pass gives you access to that amazing resort. What a fantastic opportunity. Travel up to Whistler. Let's talk about your weather here in Vail today. It is sunny right now, and there's a chill in the air. Sunscreen is going to help insulate your skin today and also protect you from the bright sunshine. It's a nice day. It's going to be a good day to go explore some of those amazing groomers. Here's a look at Vail by the hour forecast. Midday temperatures in the mid to upper teens. I know Rick talked about the groomers earlier. My groomer's choice today used to be International. They changed the name a handful of years ago to Lindsay's Run out of Vail, from top to bottom, including Pepe's Face right there that brings you into the heart of the Gandhi 1 area at the base of Mountain Plaza. That's going to be a fun trail when it's all groomed out. Your quick look forecast for Eagle and Summit County temperatures, for the most part, single digits mid-mountain for Vail, Beaver Creek, and Breckenridge. For Keystone, a little bit warmer. We're looking at low to mid-teens for their mid-mountain temperatures. And they will see the sunshine in Summit County also today. More cloud cover coming in towards the end of the day today, and chances for a little bit of light snow possibly over the next couple of days. A little bit of sunshine today. snow coming our way. No significant snowfall expected out of this one storm, but with a few days of snow and a couple inches every day, once again, it's going to make the conditions that much better. It's a beautiful day out here in Lions Head. A lot of people hustling, bustling around. I want to thank Oakley. They are the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor and partner for Vail Resorts. Stop by Eyepiece and check out all the amazing Oakleys. In the studio after the break, Rick's standing by with Maria Redkina from Lamina and Lions Head Jewelers. We'll be right back.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lions Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Take the knee pain out of skiing with CADS.
Well, I initially got on the CAD system because I had a bad knee. It actually accentuates your performance. Your legs don't get as tired. You don't have the impact to your joints.
CADS is a revolutionary impact reduction system, keeping skiers on the hill.
Anything that can unload the knee, take pressure off the knee, and give the patients a good skiing experience, to me, that's a good product.
You know, I'm 56 years old and I'd like to ski for another 30 years, and I truly feel that CADS is going to help me do that. Give it a try. If you come to Vail, Walter Gandy, the creator of CADS, will meet you on the mountain and he'll demo the system for you for free.
But he's allowed a lot of my patients to ski and be happy skiing.
Set up your demo today. Go to CADS.com and call Walter.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Maria Redkina has joined us. Lions Head Jewelers, Lamina. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you here. Let's jump into product right away. The colors that you brought, again, I love them. You're into this blue, and then we're going to go rose gold.
Yeah. So the set that I have right over here is actually aquamarines. Aquamarine is a gorgeous semi-precious stone. You know, it's not your sapphire that's very deep, dark blue. Right. It's not your tanzanite that has a lot of purple. It's not your blue topaz as well. It's more of an ocean blue. You know, it's a very, very nice light blue color.
Very inviting.
Exactly, very inviting, very fresh kind of looking. So it's quite popular these days. So aquamarine, emerald, and morganite that I brought in that you see here on the other end, they're actually essentially from the same family of stones. So they're all beryl. Yeah. So basically, morganite is your peachy pink aquamarine.
I learn something every day. Thank you for teaching me today.
Absolutely, absolutely. And morganite became extremely popular in the past 3 years, I would say. And that's because of the rose gold as well. My personal opinion, because it looks the best in the rose gold. It looks very diamondy, like you can almost, there are a few pieces that you can think it's a colored diamond or something. Because both of these stones, they're clean stones, so you don't see, normally you don't see inclusions. So you always judge them by the color. And both of them have basically, there is a specific color that's trade basically trade thinks is the best or the most valuable. But I think colored stones are so much fun. You know, all the different colors are so different that whatever talks to you, whatever talks to your personality.
Speaking of fun, I want to go here because it just keeps catching my eye. This is one of my favorite pieces that you bring in. The one that I like the best is the crescent moon, but I love this one too. Tell us what this is.
So this ring right here is made by company Teufel out of California. So they're a ball bearing operated ring. Right now, display, what it does, it actually basically just gives it a little kick, and that's why you see tons of movement. But you're going to become a battery motor for your own ring. The more you move, the more your gestures you do and stuff, the more your ring's going to move. So they're great conversation pieces. They're set in 14 karat gold with diamonds. As you said, there are tons of other ones.
Right.
This is just a very tiny, small example of the collection.
And you weren't going there, but it kept catching my eye, so I had to mention it.
Yeah, and right in front of it, this is Gebrüder Schaffrath with this Liberty diamond. So this company is out of Germany. These guys are genius. So they're the only ones, the first and the only ones that set the diamond free. So the diamond is actually set completely loose. The diamond goes 360 around, tilts different directions, which allows it to catch about 3 times more light. Basically, the outsider doesn't know that your diamond is loose.
Right.
What the outsiders see is the movement. Basically, I'm talking about the sparkle, you know, the movement of the lights, the sparkle, and the diamonds actually do look bigger when the diamonds move a little bit. And over here in the center, we have a beautiful collection from Italy. Ponte Vecchio, probably a lot of people are familiar with a very famous bridge. So that's basically where the company started, at a Ponte Vecchio bridge. And everything we see here is 18 karat rose gold with some white gold. Beautiful things, fleur-de-lis on a little coin on the chain. So they're doing like normal Italian jeweler. They're all about their 18 karat gold, of course, but they do a lot of very unique, a little bit of more of a fashion things with it. And over here we have a beautiful collection, Sherry Dory out of Israel. So black and white diamonds. I brought in the white diamonds today with a black onyx. Absolutely gorgeous things by her as well. Besides all the great things that you see on the table today, we carry fossils and minerals as well. You know, Lions has been there for 20 years. And I mean, it's a landmark of Lions Head Village at this point.
Truly is.
You guys should bring your entire family there. While mom is looking at jewelry, dad can shop fossils, kids can go to the kids section in the store. I mean, it's amazing.
Thank you so much for being here. 2 different stores, so much to go see. Speaking of so much to go see, we've got just a little bit more of Good Morning Vail, so don't tune out just yet, and we'll wrap up the show here in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Sunny Corrigan with Vail Ski Patrol. Our #1 priority is to keep the mountain safe for our guests and for ourselves. Whether you're lost, need help with your equipment, or first aid, don't hesitate to call us. You can find our number on the back of any trail map or use your Epic Mix app on your phone.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only Outside Television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
Looking at buffaloes, we've got a live look up on the mountain. What a gorgeous shot right there. This is the very top of Vail Mountain. In the right side of your screen, that is chair 5. You've got chair 11 coming up on your left, and chair 4 comes up there as well. Buffaloes, PHQ, Patrol Headquarters, right at the top. By the time you see me next, my cousins will have been here for their ski vacation. I'm going to wear them out. One of them wants to do 30,000 vertical feet each day, so 90,000 in 3 days. he might be on his own for that. It's going to be a great day today. 3 new inches of snow on Beaver Creek, 2 over at Vail. It's very chilly though. Bundle up. Do not take today off. Bundle up and get out there. Also be careful on the roads. Ashley Prill made her way over to Keystone and had to do the drive up and over Vail Pass. Ashley, you've made it over there. Look at that. It's still snowing for you. It is not snowing here. Ashley Prill riding on Keystone Mountain live as we speak. They are holding onto the clouds just a little bit more than we are over here. And what a gorgeous shot. Ashley, we are jealous of you.
Hey, I'm Michaela Schifrin with the U.S. Ski Team, and you're watching TV8.
Welcome to the Vail Home Show and another beautiful season here in Colorado. Hello, I'm Katie LaSalle, and for the next 30 minutes, our cameras will take you inside